Elizabeth Wamukowa, and I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a caregiver. And my journey as a caregiver to my son Daniel Mali started around 11 years ago, and it wasn't an easy one. I'm a trained journalist, but if you ever ask me what autism is, I would not really tell you anything about it because I was not affected directly. So we got my son's diagnosis when he was 2. And I always say this, that everywhere that I go, it's my mother who brought it out. And sometimes family can really help you with this journey. And for me, it is my mother who pointed it out and told me, your son is not speaking. And I have another child, but we didn't have any challenge with my firstborn daughter. So we took him to school, as is always the first solution. My mother came, told me, mtoto haongei, mtoto umpeleke shule. So take your child to school. And that is the first solution in every home, you know. And at times your relatives tell you, wait, even you, maybe you delayed in speaking, even your brother delayed in speaking. So there's no one who ever mentioned autism to me. I took my child to school for a year, and in that 1 year there was no progress. And that's when the school told me that they feel like my child has another issue and recommended that I take him to hospital. So I'm a trained journalist, and the first instinct is to go to Google. And the science, what Google was telling me was crazy. I even thought my son was going to die because I didn't really know the clear character traits that I needed to look out for to get the autism diagnosis. So we went to a neurologist and we got the autism diagnosis. And that is where I downed my tools as a journalist, and I started my journey as a caregiver for Daniel. But before that, I always thought that whenever I told my story, I would say my journey in autism. And one day I was in class and my lecturer told me, no, if you want to go out there and tell your story, then you have to own your story. There's so much stigma around it, talking about what you have gone through as a caregiver, how much money you need to spend, how you are locked out by family and friends on birthdays and parties, how you can't just wake up and decide, okay, today I'm going to this restaurant, I want to sit and have lunch with my children. It is not an easy journey. That is why you find most of us telling the story of our children. We just focus on the children because it's easier. Theirs is, oh, it's a young child, they're not talking, and okay, there's therapy and all that. But what about the caregiver? So when I saw that there was Mr. and Miss Autism and there was the category of Autism Ambassador, I actually felt like it was a platform for me to be the voice of the caregivers, the mothers, the sisters, the fathers who are out there that have no voice, that all they do is work, and all the money is taken to therapy, and they have no space to talk about what they're going through. I felt like because of my journey, what I went through, and I've been voicing it out, speaking about my journey, has enabled so many caregivers even bring their children for therapy. It has led so many caregivers to the journey of acceptance because it is not easy. When I carry my child for 9 months, I expect a normal child. So we are not saying that there's anything wrong with an autistic child. You know, what we are just saying is it was not my expectation as a caregiver. So you go through it, you don't tell anyone what you're going through. You go through that journey, you make sure you've done the best for your child, but what about you? Who listens to you? Who takes care of you? You know, so my journey as an autism ambassador in 2026 and 27 will be to voice out issues that affect the caregiver directly, indirectly, because I believe that if the caregiver is taken care of, then even the child is well taken care of. Thank you, Novotel, for supporting Mr. and Miss Autism Kenya, and courtesy of that, they've hosted me. I've enjoyed their food. I've enjoyed their services. They have amazing restaurants, Italian, Indian restaurants, and they are neuro-friendly. They have a heated pool, guys. So take an opportunity, bring your child here, and enjoy their space.